Welcome to my channel, Simply Deborah. Pray everyone is having a fantastic and safe holiday. From my family to your family, please be safe, enjoy. The kids are getting ready for back to school if they haven't already started. I know here in Chicago, they're actually our public schools start tomorrow. So my prayer is that everyone have a fantastic first day of school. I pray that there's no harm brought to our children in any form, shape, or manner. I just pray God's covering over them all. I know that our Catholic schools have already started. I don't have any more kids in school. Yay! So happy. So to all the parents that do have children in school, kudos, congratulations, first day of school. Headed back to school, the kids are. So I know you guys are probably pretty excited. I know it's probably been a long, fantastic summer for you guys. But as we know, all good things must come to an end. And yeah, so school is tomorrow for our babies, yay. I have some nieces and nephews that are in school still. I have my grandchildren that are in school. Lanaya, who's started her freshman year. Yay, go Lanaya. I have little Dio, who is actually approaching, I think he's in pre-K this year. Next year he will be in kindergarten. So little Dio, you're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the great work. And then I have little Bella. Little Bella will be going to preschool this year. OMG, that is gonna be a sight. I know her dad and mom is gonna be just, oh my gosh, she's probably gonna have a fit, but she is due to start school tomorrow. And then I have Che, who will be going into, I think Che will be going, he told me his birthday is on the 18th, I believe, and he will be turning, oh my God, seven? I believe 7. So he will be going to school. Is it raining yet? It's been thundering here all day, but I don't see any rain. My husband said it comes and goes. I was out for a little while, had to go to the store. I'm actually getting ready to go on a trip, so I had to go grab a few items for that. And it didn't rain while I was out, so, but it is thundering, I hear it, so. But I bring to you today, I am actually getting ready to do my Labor Day meal. I know it's late in the day, it is 2:17, but that's okay. My dinner will be done at about 4, which works good for me, 4:30. I have to make some t-shirts, so I'm gonna be doing that while my dinner is in the oven. But before I start dinner, I decided to make an egg pie for you guys. Aren't you lucky? Yay! I'm making an egg pie. So, this egg pie is loved by many. It is really, really easy to make. All you need is, I always use the Pie-Ris pie crust, and I use the regular, not the deep. So, and there's 2 in here, so you're gonna have 2 pies. I use a stick of margarine butter, and I didn't balled it up, but I always use Land O'Lakes butter. So I'm only using 1 stick, guys. Then I'm using Eagle brand condensed milk. And then I am using a can of the carnation milk. I will be using 2 egg yolks. Only the egg yolks, not the full egg, just the egg yolks. Then I will be using 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Then I will be using a package of Dream Whip. Dream Whip comes in a box like this. So I will be using 1 package. This one has actually 4 in the pack, but I'm only using 1. And then I will be using a teaspoon of all-purpose flour. And I'll grab my Pillsbury flour when I get ready to put it in my bowl. I'm gonna use this mixing bowl, and I'm going to use a spoon. So, before I get started, what I normally do, because the pie crust needs to cook before you add the filling to the pie crust. So, I have that's Rain. Rain letting me know that Rain is on its way. But I have my 2 pie crusts, so I just opened it up and I'm taking the paper out of this one. So I have 1 pie crust and I have the 2nd pie crust. So I'm gonna put these in the oven, guys. I have preset my oven to 400. It is almost there, it is at 340. But I'm gonna go ahead and put them in there. I put them in there and I normally let them cook while I'm making my filling for it. And I always put aluminum foil at the bottom rack, only because I don't want any mishaps. So it saves for a big, sometimes mess. Although these do not, they do not spill over or anything, but I don't pull them out of the oven. I move the rack out and then I pour the filling in it, and then as I push it back, sometimes it can move and it can put it in there. But I mean, it's simple. I just don't like taking the pie crust back to the thing and you still have to push it back in. So I just pour the rack out, pour my filling in there, and then push my rack back into place. So what I'm gonna do first is rinse off my tops. This is a old dessert that I love. I actually got this recipe from my auntie. So I used to always ask her to make me an egg pie. And it's more like an egg custard. And a lot of people thought that you would use more eggs than what is required. But nope, all you need is 2 eggs. But it is called an egg pie. It is so good. So what I'm doing first, I opened up my Eagle brand, and this pours out really thick. I love this. Oh my God. I love the texture of it. It's so rich. I don't have any camera person. My daughter and husband is not here to help film this. So it's just me, guys. But I am going to show you step by step of what I'm doing. So I have that in there. I have the Eagle brand in the bowl. Okay. Next, I'm going to put 2 egg yolks. So I'm going to, actually I can put them in here. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to crack my egg and take the mixture and pour it in there and keep the egg yolk in the egg. So let's see how this works. So you just crack your egg, so like, and you just go from one to the next. And it's going into the, and all you have is the egg yolk. So I'm trying to, maybe if I tilt it, it might pick it up, what I'm doing. Okay, there it goes. Don't mind my fat belly, guys. So I'm cracking my egg. I'll bring it back this way. And I'm just taking the egg yolk and going from eggshell to eggshell while all of the filling of the egg comes out. I take out that little membrane. There you go. And all I have is the egg yolk, so I'll just toss it in there. So hopefully you guys can see that. The egg yolks is in there with the filling of the condensed milk. And then I'm gonna put my Dream Whip over in there. You remember the Kool-Aid? And you used to do like that for the Kool-Aid? For all the powder to go down? This is a powder form. So if you shake it, all the powder will go to the bottom. Open it, and then you just pour it in there, and that's what it looks like. Nice, fine, like a powder mix. And then I'm gonna put my 1 stick of butter. My butter has softened, so I'm going to put that over in here. So that's in there. So I have my condensed milk. I have a stick of margarine. I have the 2 egg yolks, and I have the Dream Whip. So then what you're gonna do is mix all of this together. You're gonna mix it real well where everything is incorporated in it. It's not hard, it's not thick. So it doesn't take a lot of muscle, guys, to just mix it all together. And if you have lumps of butter, just take your spoon and just smash it out like that. Doesn't need to be perfect. There's my oven being set to 400. Let me see if I can move this back just a little bit more. There we go. My hands are sticky from the egg, so I'm just gonna rinse them off. So, this is how it would look. So you just mix that in together really good. And then you're gonna add your 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. So I'm gonna put in 2 teaspoons. That is 1. And I'm gonna add another one. This is 2. 2. I'm gonna mix this in. Then I'm gonna get my all-purpose flour. And this is all-purpose flour right there. Hopefully you guys can see that, Pillsbury. So I am gonna get 1 teaspoon. And I normally use my regular silverware for that. I just get a teaspoon like this, and then I just drizzled it in. It's probably a little bit too much. So you guys can see that. And then I mix that in really well. So once everything is incorporated and you have everything in there, I get my carnation milk. I shake it really, really well. And if you have the opener that pushes in, this is what I use to open it. But I mean, if you don't have this, you could take a can opener and open it one side, stick a butter knife down there, bend it back, and it does the same thing. Old school, guys. Yeah. So I'm just gonna punch a hole on each side. And then what I'm gonna do, as this is stirring, I'm gonna pour this in there. And you do it the same time. You pour it really slow. And you just mix it as this being poured in there. Go slow, guys. And you're gonna have a really silky texture. And that's it. So once everything is incorporated, this is how it should look. And it is a silky, as you can see, wet texture. Really nice, smells really good. So now, my pie crust have gotten browned around the edges, because like I said, I usually on the pie crust. So now, what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see this, but I'm just going to pour my mixture into the pie crust. And you just fill it so. You don't need to fill it to the rim. Put an even amount on each side. Make sure I get all of it. And that's it. And so now, like I said, I always try to keep the aluminum foil down just to make my mess. Sometimes it does drip. So now what I'm going to attempt to do is just slide my rack back in without them moving too much. And you just let them cook. You let them cook for about, we're gonna try 30 minutes. Just check on them periodically. I'm gonna set mine on 30. Somewhere between 25 and 30, they should be about done. You will know when they're done because they'll start bubbling. You'll see bubbles start to form and the top of it would get brown. So I set my oven for 30 minutes and it is at 400 temperature. So when they get done, I will show you guys the finished product. I am going to go ahead and clean up my mess. As you can see, it was not hard at all, very simple. So if you make this pie, please let me know. I'm getting ready to start my dinner and I'm cooking today some baked chicken and I'm just gonna put some barbecue sauce on it. Although today is the last holiday for barbecuing, I decided to do that. I don't barbecue on the grill, don't know how to. I'm sure it's simple, don't beat me up, but my husband is the barbecue king here. He does all the barbecuing. And since he had to work, I decided I'll go ahead and just bake some chicken. Just put some seasoning, salt, and black pepper on it. That's all I'm gonna do, something simple. And put some barbecue sauce on it. I have chicken breast and I have my daughter like chicken legs, so I have that. And then I'll make some baked beans with, I wanted some potato salad, so I'm gonna make that. So that will be my, it was hot in here with the oven, so my face is so greasy, I feel like, especially with me being outside. But that is my meal for Labor Day today. Like I said, I hope you and pray that you all have had a safe holiday. And to all the kids that will be going back to school tomorrow, I pray that God keep them covered, keep them safe, allow them to return back home in the same manner that they left. And as we get ready to go on this trip, I pray that God be with us. I pray that he covered us with the blood. I pray that he allow us to return in the same manner that we left. And that is it for right now. And I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you've liked it, can you please give it a thumbs up? Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I cannot wait to come to you guys with more of Simply Deborah. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Enjoy your family, and I will talk to you all soon. Love you. Mwah.